Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are going to make a rasta hat for the Rastafarians, or those who have a lot of hair, a lot of braids. Grab your yarn and hook and let's start working. Now I will be using 3 colors of wool, that is red, yellow and green. So even as I start, I will be chaining chains. I'll start with the slip stitch. There we have it. And then I'm going to make chains of 83 chains. If you're making either smaller or a bigger one, just ensure that you make odd numbers. So there I've already chained my 83 chains. To start with my first row, I will start by working on the 5th chain. I will make a double crochet stitch. So to the 5th chain from the hook, and into that 5th chain I will make 2 double crochet stitches. So 1 and that is 2. I'll skip 1 chain and into the next 2 double crochet stitches. Again I'll skip 1 and into the next 2 double crochet stitches. I'll skip 1 and into the next 2 double crochet stitches. So this is how I'm going to work this row. So let me meet you at the end of the chain, the row, once I'm done, and then I'll show you what to do next. So I have come to the end of the row and I'll make 1 double crochet stitch at the last chain. To start off the next row, I'll chain 3 chains and turn my work, and I will jump into the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches and make 2 double crochet stitches. Again into the middle or center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches that I made in the previous row, and I'll make 2 double crochet stitches. Again I'll go into the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches and I'll make 2 double crochet stitches. This is going to be my sequence, and you'll realize it's a V-stitch pattern. We'll be working V-stitch in this tutorial. So let me work to the end of the row and I'll meet you. I have come to the end of the row, and at the end of the row I'll just make 1 double crochet stitch at the top of the previous double crochet stitch I made, and here I will change the color of yarn that I'm using. Now I will use the yellow color, and this is how you introduce new yarn even as you're working along. So I'll chain 3 again and turn my work, and again I will jump to where the 2 double crochet stitches are of the previous row, and I'll make another 2 double crochet stitches. I'll move to the next set of 2 double crochet stitches, and inside I'll make another 2 double crochet stitches. Just follow along the way I'm doing here, like that. To the next I'll make another 2 double crochet stitches. I'll make another 2 double crochet stitches into the center of the previous 2. Just continue like this to the end of the row, and once you're done I'll meet you and show you what to do next. I've come to the end of my row. Look at how beautiful that color comes out. So I'm going to chain 3 again. These 3 act as my first double crochet stitch, and then I'll move to the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches and I'll make 2 more double crochet stitches. Then I'll move on to the next, then I'll make 2 double crochet stitches into the center of the previous 2, and this is going to be the sequence on this row to the end. Just walk to the end and I'll show you what to do next. I have come to the end of my row, and here I will again cut off the yellow yarn and I will introduce another color that is red, and again attach it just the way we had attached the yellow yarn, like that. And then I will chain 3, turn my work, and I will go to the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches and work another 2 double crochet stitches. Again, I'll move to the center of the previous 2 and work another 2, and this is how a V-stitch pattern is done. And I'll move to the next. So we are working double crochet stitches into the center of the previous 2. The previous 2, in the previous that are done in the previous row. So in the center of the 2, you work at 2 more sets. Work to the end and I'll meet you at the end of the row, show you what to do. Here I am at the end of my row. I'm going to chain 3 and turn my work, and again I'll move to the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches and I'll make another 2 double crochet stitches. You can just follow along the way I'm crocheting, like that. So I'm just working 2 double crochet stitches in the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches that I had made to the end. So here I have come to the end of this row. I will cut off my yarn, and again I will introduce my green yarn, like that. And then I will chain 3 chains, like that. Then I'll turn my work and I start working my 2 double crochet stitches into the center of the previous 2 double crochet stitches that I had chained, like that. Continue working the double crochet stitches like that, so 2 in each set, like that. Another 2 in that set. So continue working to the end of the row and I'll show you what to do next once you're done with this row. So I'm already done with my 2 rows of color green. I'm going to introduce the color yellow again of the yarn. Again, I'm just going to attach it like that, and then I will chain 3 and I'll turn my work and I'll start working into the center of each previous 2 set of double crochet stitches, just like that. You can follow along the way I'm crocheting. Again, let's work to the end, 2 rows of this color, and I'll show you what to do next. I've come to the end of my 2 rows. So again, I'll cut off the yellow yarn and I'm going to introduce color red of yarn. So there again, I will attach my yarn like that, and again I will chain 3 I'll turn my work and I start working my 2 sets of double crochet stitches, like that. Again to the next, I work 2 double crochet stitches, 2 together, and again I work my 2 double crochet stitches, 2 together, like that. finish 2 rows of this color red of yarn, and then I'll show you what to do next. There I am done with my 2 rows of color red. So this is going to be the sequence of how I'll be working this hat. So every row, just work 2 rows of color. If it's green, then go to another 2 rows of color yellow and alternate with 2 colors of red. That's how I work until the height you're comfortable with. For me, I am going to work a total of 28 rows. So here I am done with my 28 rows, and you can see how my project already looks like. I believe you've also tried yours, and this is how mine looks like. It's beautiful. The way the colors are alternating. Now I'm going to work on the 29th row, and here I'll be doing rows of reductions. So I'm going to introduce my red yarn. Just be careful and follow along what I'm doing. So I'll attach my red yarn like that, and I will chain 3 chains and turn my work. So I'll work the first half double crochet stitch, but I won't finish it. I'll do yarn over, pull through 2, and again yarn over, insert my hook, pull through another 2. I have 3, then I'll pull through the 3 together. Again yarn over, insert my hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook, pull through another 2. I have 3, and I'll pull my hook through the 2. Yarn over, insert my hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook, pull through another 2, and then yarn over, pull through 3. Note that I'm inserting this hook in between the V stitches, in the middle of the 2 double crochet stitches that we did in the previous row, 2 together. So this is the reduction. I've worked to the end of my row. This is how it looks like. Now again, I will chain 3 and turn my work. I'll still do another row of reduction. So in between the spaces we have, I'm going to chain a double crochet stitch. And let me repeat that again. Insert my hook, pull through 2. Again insert my hook, pull through 2. I have 3, then I'll pull my hook. Insert my yarn over, insert my hook, pull through 2, yarn over, insert my hook, pull through 2. I have 3, then I'll pull through. That's how I'm going to work to the end of the row. Here I am, I've reached the end of the row, and this is the end of this crocheting of the rows. I'll cut off my yarn, but ensure that if you're working with me, leave some tail of yarn that I will be using for closing up the brim at the top. Like that. That's how it looks like already. Yeah, I don't know how yours has come out. This is how mine looks like. Now I will be going to clean up these yarns, and to start off, I will start with the very first yarns that I cut off. Yeah, they are the top. But now I want you to be very careful and see, because the way I'm going to work these yarns, I want to close them in a way that someone cannot tell where the joining is. So using my darning needle, I'm going to close up these yarns, each color on its own, and I just work where, like joining the 2 double crochet stitches on the 2 far edges together. And whoever looks at this project will think that there was no, it worked seamlessly without any end, or they call it almost infinity. No, seamlessly. There won't be seams being seen, there won't be any join. Just follow along with me have a look at what I'm doing with my darning needle, just ensuring that I close all the gaps that are there, and at the same time I secure my yarn very well, because like the green one, I'll cut from here like that, secure it very well like that. Once you're satisfied, you'll cut off your yarn like that. Yes, I'm ensuring that I secure it very well so that the yarn doesn't come out or start hanging. Once I'm done, I cut off my yarn, then I go to the next. You see how it comes out? Someone can tell. Then I go to the next one. Remember, there are two in every row. You'll find two loose yarns hanging. So again, I'll join it there together nicely and ensure that it's secured well like that, like that. Just keep follow along with me and you will see how it comes out. I'm just ensuring that I secure my yarn very well like that, and then I cut off. So I will go to the next, which is the yellow color of yarn. Using my darning needle, again I'm going to secure my yarn very well. Just do it very keenly like that. Ensuring that my yarn is secured well, and at the same time someone can't tell where the seams are meeting. You think that I just crocheted round and round and round without having any joining like that, like that. I'm just ensuring that I secure my yarn and I cut off. Doing the same thing to the other remaining yellow color, again securing it well after joining. I secure it very well, and once I'm satisfied, I'll cut off that yarn. Let me work the red one too, then we'll see how it has come out. Again, I'll pick my red yarn and close up that row. Just like the previous, I'll close it up and work it in a way that someone cannot tell where the joining line is. Like that. Let's keep working. Yes. Like that, just ensuring that I secure that yarn very well. Once I'm satisfied, I'll cut off my yarn, and this is going to be the way I will be working through to close up the entire hat. So all those loose yarns, this is how I'm going to work every row as I move on to the top, ensuring that I secure them very well. First I close up that row and I work in a way someone would think that I crocheted around without any infinity, without any joining, not infinity, without any joining. And then once I'm satisfied with securing my yarn, I cut it off. So far, this is how my work looks like. You see where the joining is? You can't tell. You can't tell at all. This is from this side. You can also have a look from the other side. You see? It's not visible at all. So work the same way to the end of the top side to join our hat together. Here I am. I've already joined to the end. You can see no one can tell where the joining line is at all. It comes out so well and so seamless. Even from the inside, just have a look. It's so invisible, you can't tell. It makes our work very, very neat and nice. Can't tell at all. So now I'm going to close up the topmost part. And I'm just going to pass my yarn through the spaces. And this is how I'm going to pass my yarn. Just follow along with me. So I'll pass my darning needle through and it will pull the yarn together. Passing through every available space I have, like that. Yes, just pass your yarn all through. Like that. Now I've passed through all the space that was available, then pull it together and then sew. Just sew around. Secure the yarn very well. Like that. And once you're satisfied that it's well secured, cut off the yarn. So I'm securing mine very well, just like that, to be sure that it doesn't come out. If you're working with me, also secure your yarn and make sure it is well secured. I am done, so I'll cut off my yarn. And there it is. Yeah, I think it looks good. What do you think? You can let me know in the comment section below so far how your work is and how yours has also come out so far. Now, working at the top brim, just to make sure that the work is neat and looks good. I will start by making a slip stitch, and I'll join my slip stitch to one end of my work. You can just join anywhere you're comfortable with. Doesn't matter here because we can't tell where the beginning and the end is. So I'm going to work chain 3. Here I'll be making a set of double crochet stitches all around. So into every available space, just make a double crochet stitch all around this row. Just make a double crochet stitch like that, and I'll meet you at the end and I'll show you what you're going to do the next row. Just keep working your double crochet stitches to the end of the row, then we'll see what to do next. So I've come to the end of that row of double crochet stitches, and this is how they look like so far. So I will have slip stitched, and I'm going to start with a chain of 3. And now to start the first double crochet stitches, I'll make a front post double crochet stitches, and I'll make another front post double crochet stitches. So those are 2. So 2 back post, that is the first one, and another 2. Next 2 front post, that is 1, and another 2. Next 2 back post, 1, and another 2. And this is how I'm going to work, like two more rows. So there will be 3 rows of back post and front post stitches, working all the way to the end. So I'm working 2 back post, 2 front post, 2 back post, 2 front post. Work to the end, and we'll meet you and see what to do next. Here I am. I'm done with my first row of front post and back post, and this is how it looks like. So I'm going to slip stitch to the top. I will chain 3, and I'll continue working. Where there's a front post, I'll do the 2 front post, and where there's a back post, I'll do the 2 back post double crochet stitches. So let's continue working. I've already done my front post, and I'm doing my back post double crochet stitches. Next I'll do a front post double crochet stitches, and this is how we work these rows. Where there's a back post, you do a back post. Where there's a front post, you do a front post, and just work the number of rows you want to work. I'm done with my work. I've already completed my 3 rows of front post and back post double crochet stitches. So I'm just going to clean up my work and ensure that my beanie looks neat. I will secure my yarns, make sure that I secure it very well, and then cut off all the loose yarns after securing them, just to ensure that my work looks neat and clean. So if you're working with me, just clean up your yarn, secure all the loose yarns very well, then cut off, and we see how the beanie looks like. There it is, already done. Looks so nice and beautiful. What do you think? Let me know in the comment section below what you also think. Think it looks beautiful. Even just look at it inside and from the outside. Look at how we did our joining. Let's dress it and see how it looks like now. Wow. I love how it's come out. I love it already. Just see how it looks like from both. If you view it from both sides, look at the back. I love it more there. And that is how it will look like if it dressed up. Hope you loved my project. Till next time, bye.